guys, so today we're going to be learning how to use iMovie. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a basic slideshow. So first, you're going to click on iMovie. If it's not down here, then you haven't pinned it. So you're going to hold command and click space. And you're going to search iMovie. And you're going to find it right here and just click on it. Should already be installed. Oh shoot, okay. If it's not already installed, click install. But if it is, just click open. I'm going to close this though. If it's bouncing up and down, that means it's opening. So this means that it's just like checking all your movies to make sure they're not corrupted or something. This might take a sec. So it just opened my last project here. So if it does this, you're going to click projects and click on this. If it doesn't do that, you should just be taken here. And these are all the movies I've made, but you're going to want to click create new. Now a trailer is basically like, it's not as customizable as a movie. If you just want to make a trailer for a movie, then I would use this. Otherwise, anything else, I would do this. But since today we're making a slideshow, we're going to be clicking this. So now once we're in here, first, let's say we want some music. So maybe I want a song. So before I add any pictures, I'm going to choose a song. Let's choose this one. So you're going to drag it out here and drop it. So basically push and hold it and let go here. So it might take a second. It didn't work, so I'm going to try again. There we go. So now that it's green, that means it's going to work. And so you're going to want to drag it all the way this way. So it's at the beginning. So this is the playhead, basically. So if you want to if you don't want it to start with sound, what you can do is you can move this here. So if you click space, it will play. And this is the playhead. This up here decides how zoomed in you are. So normally I like it in the middle. And so you can go like this. And this is how fast it's playing. Sometimes I actually need to do it like this. Okay. This is what it's gonna do. So this is just playing my video. And there's nothing yet until you hear. And so see, once it hits this, it's going to play this. Now I actually want this to start at the beginning. So I'm just going to drag it all the way here. Down here is for music, up here is for, like say I had a video or a picture or something. If I move a picture up here is for pictures, down here is for audio. You can also have audio up here as well. And what this means is right at this green point right here, that's where it's attached to this thing. But that's not very important. So if I don't want this, I can click delete, and it'll go away. Okay, so say I want to fade my song in. So this song is kind of already faded in, but if I don't think it's enough, I can drag this, and so it's kind of going to fade the song, like this. And I'll fade it a little bit more. You can also do this at the end. And to scroll, use 2 fingers and scroll side to side. And you can fade it out like this if you want to. So if you don't think that was faded, just write, because you think that, oh hey look, see these lines here are the audio. So if you listen, it stops right here. So if you want to fix that, what you can do is you can click right here, click right here to make sure this is yellow, but that this gray line is still there. And you're going to hold command and click B. Oh, not my bad. You're going to, wherever this white line is, make sure that's clicked, and hold command and click B. And it's going to cut this in half. So you can take this and click delete, and then you can drag this like this. So now that's better because it doesn't end with a big stop. Okay, so now let's say you think your song is too fast. What we're going to do is we're going to go here. Speed is normal. You can do slow, any of these. Most of the time you can just use custom. So if I think this song goes too slow, then I can make this, maybe I think it should go 80%. So now it's going to go like this. Oh, sorry. So what I just did is make it go slower. So if you want to make it go faster, it has to be over 100%. So now you notice it's going faster. Yes, this does change the pitch, by the way, so keep that in mind. Alright, so now let's say we want to add our pictures. So let's find a picture. So I have this picture here. I have a lot of pictures, actually. Most of them are videos, though. Okay, I have this picture here. I'm not even sure what that is. This picture. Oh, this is I have this picture here. You can grab it. Okay. So if you see this question mark, then what we're gonna want to do is click on crop. If it's a picture, click on crop, and if it's a video, click on this button right here. That just means that it's still loading it, but clicking on crop helps it load it faster. Right. So if we look at this, when we click play, it's kind of zooming out, and this one is kind of zooming down. If we don't like that, what we can do is click on this, click crop. So there's 3 options here. You can click fit. That's just gonna make it fit to the thing. It's gonna put it in the picture. That's the most basic one. Crop to fit. It's gonna crop it so that it's just the right size to fit your screen. You can move this around if you really want to. I'm just gonna put it in the middle, like it was before. There we go. In Ken Burns, that moves it around. So you can click on this line here, and you can crop it if you want to. You can move it around. You can click on this start one. Oh yeah, quickly I have to click on the corner. Let's say I want to do like something like that for some reason. But now let's try it. It's gonna go like this. I don't know why I would want to do that. Most of the time I like to use this. So you can click reset to the default, and then there. So normally, this is what you would do for a stationary picture. However, if you want to Ken Burns it, you could do whatever you want. It doesn't really matter. And then this rotates it that way. This rotates it that way, and this switches the start and end. So now I don't really care if this is Ken Burns or whatever. So let's say I want to duplicate this picture. Or what if I want to duplicate this picture? So instead of having to go find it up here again, I can hold Control and click C. Then I can click where I want to paste it, and hold Control and not Control, Command, and click V. That's gonna paste it right there. Sorry. So now if you look here, you notice that this switches really fast. So what we can do to fix that is we can go to transitions, and here we have all these options of transitioning the picture. So what this is if we hold on this, we see this over here. We see this orange picture. That is an example of the first picture. And as we drag the timeline, now we see the second picture. This is going to be an example of what it would look like. So maybe I want to fade like this. So it's called a cross dissolve. So now we're going to drag it here. We put it in here. So what you may notice is before we did this, this was 4 seconds, and now that we added it, this is 3.5 seconds. That's because 0.5 of the seconds are in here, because this is 1 second. So what we can do, if we think that's too much, we can click, I think we double click it, yeah. And then, I think there's a lower limit and an upper limit, but let's try 0.1. Alright, so it allows us to do 0.1 if we think that was too fast of a fade. But that's just gonna, oh no, 0.2 is the 0.2 is the lowest that you can go, and the highest we can go is 7.8. And keep in mind that the highest and lowest you can go depends on the clip. There needs to be at least 0.1 seconds of clip, so it can't go any higher than this. That's just specific to this clip. But I think that it's okay at 1 second, so I'm going to leave it like that. So now maybe we wanted circle close over here like this. So I'm just gonna drag that one here, double click it. I'm gonna try 0.5. My bad. I'm gonna try 0.5. There we go. So that's basically your pictures. So I'm just gonna add a bunch of pictures really quick. You'll see this in a what's it called? Time lapse. Oh yeah. Also, by the way, if we think this clip is too short, then we can drag it like this. If we think that it's too long, we can drag it like this. And if we want it to be a very specific amount of time, we click on it, click on info, and then change this number. So that maybe I want it to be 5 seconds. I'll do that. Now it's 5 seconds. Okay. So now I have a clip here that hasn't been finished. However, my song's ended. But maybe my slideshow's not done because I need more time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to audio and video. If you're wondering where these songs are from, I'll show you that in a minute. So maybe I want this song. Yeah, maybe I want this song. So I'm going to place it down here. See how it's not, if you look, it's not directly touching this. That means that it's not going to end at just the right time. So what you want to do is very slowly drag it until it goes right there. Okay. So now it's going to start just as this one ends. And if you notice, this song, it starts really abrupt. So what we're going to want to do is do that. And it's going to do that. However, if you want to crossfade these songs, what we can do is we can move this up here like this. So that means this audio is going to start playing before this one ends. And that allows us to make it so that they're both playing at the same time. So you listen to this. If you don't think that's enough, we can drag it more if we want to. If we still don't think that's enough, we can drag it more. Maybe that's too much, but that's up for you to decide. And this song is kind of loud, so what we want to do is you hover over this until we get this little arrow thing here. Push and hold, and then you can drag it down. You gotta do it kind of fast though. You can drag it down if you think that it's too loud, or you can drag it up if you think it's too quiet. I think it's kind of loud, so I'm gonna go to 79%. Whatever. If you want to do a specific thing, you can click on this button up here, and you can drag this one. I think it's too loud, so I'm gonna go to 61%. So that's kind of good. I think that's good. So now I'm gonna go here. So now you notice my song is not over. However, my pictures are over. So what I can do is I can go here, click right here, and click Command B. Oh yeah, you have to be selecting this. Then click Command B. So you can take this one and delete it. And what we can do is drag this like this a lot. So now it ends right there. Now, let's say you wanted to add credit or a picture saying what it's about at the beginning. So what you can do is you can take this. We're going to put this right here just because it's better this way. So now what we can do is we can find a title that we want. Actually, no. We can go to find a picture that you want to use as your background. There's a bunch of pictures that you have in your Photos app, or you can click on backgrounds and there's some pictures here. I normally like to use the curtain, so you can put it here. And see, it gives you this little curtain video. You can make it longer if you want to, and I believe it's a GIF file. But then if you'd like to make words onto that, you can click titles. Then choose the one you want, the style that you'd like. Unfortunately, there's no basic style, so if you'd like to do that, you'd have to go make an image and export that and put it on top. So I think this one's fine, so you're going to put that up here. So this is already 4 seconds. If it wasn't, you could drag this like this, or whatever, to make it longer or shorter. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to you can change the font or you can change any of this stuff. I'm not going to. Oops, I accidentally deleted it. So if you want to edit the text, you can click on this text button here. And you want to click here. You can delete all of them. And let's say example project. So it's the example project. So now if we play this, example project. Now if we think that you want some music there, we can just go back to audio and video. Maybe I want this thing here. No, that's too long. Let's maybe I want this here. I think that's too long, so I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go Command B. I'll delete this, and I'm gonna fade it. Oops. I'm gonna fade this. And keep in mind, if you ever do something wrong, you can hold Control, or hold Command, and click Z. So now if we play this, and so that's gonna do that. Now this is abrupt, so you can also add a transition here. You can add fade. Normally I would add fade to black right here. It just looks better. Alright, and so that is the basic way to do that. And also one more thing. At the end of your movie, you probably want to make it fade out or something. So what you can do, you can go to transitions, and normally you just do fade to black at the end. So now if you watch it, and it ends like that. And so that's the best way to end it. Now you may have been wondering how to get pictures here, or videos here, and how to get audio here. And I will show you that right now. So if you click this button here, it's going to ask you to save your project. So it doesn't really matter where you name it. You just click OK. It might take a second. My Mac's kind of old. So now you can click this X here, and it will save it. You don't have to do anything. Alright, so now, let's say I want an image of, maybe I have this picture here. I want to get that into iMovie. So what I need to do is say, maybe I want this in here. So I want this picture and this picture into iMovie. So what I can do is I can push and hold this and drag it onto the Photos app. And give it a sec, and it should import it here. However, if you're importing multiple things, say I want to import this and this to iMovie or Photos, it'll ask you if you want to import all new photos, and so you just click yes. However, if you're importing a picture you've already imported, like say for instance I want to import these. Actually, let's say I just want to import this again, but I've already imported it, but I don't remember. So let's just say it'll drag it here. It'll say, would you like to duplicate the file item? So it shows you that there's already one here. And you can say don't import, because you already have it. It's the same thing. So maybe we want to import. Here, let me just move this here. Sorry, give me a sec. Okay, I have these two pictures. I want to import these. So this one's already imported, this one's new. So you can click import new photo, and it will only import the new one. So that's kind of helpful. So now let's say we want to get some audio, or so that will appear in here. You can also drag and drop video files onto this. So now let's say we want to get music in there. So I have a bunch of audio files in my downloads folder. For instance, I have this verse, this file right here. So I want to get this file. In fact, I want to get all of these files. But first, let's just do one. So if you want to get one file in, just double click it, and that will play it with music.
Welcome to Silly Songs with Sam.
And so that's gonna play it here. So once you've played it with this, it will go into iMovie. You can do it with all of these. But there's one thing you need to keep in mind. If you open an iMovie and then you drop the files into Photos, it won't work. You have to restart iMovie for the photos to get into your project. So then if we go to iMovie, go back into our project. My media. The pictures aren't here because this is sorted by the date they were taken. So see, my pictures that I just added are there. There's that picture, and I don't know what happened to the rest of them. There's the rest of them will be somewhere in here. This is sorted by the the date they were taken, and you can choose a different one if you want. It doesn't matter. So yeah, that is how to make your thing. And to export it, you can click these three dots, share project, file, give your thing a name. Sorry. You can delete this. You make a description. You don't have to add a description. Tags, you can add tags to the movie. Normally I just delete this. Sorry. Then here, you can select the quality. Sometimes 4K is available, it just depends on your content. And you're gonna click next. Then choose your location. Just put it on the desktop. So I was gonna save it to the desktop. And this circle, it's showing you how much it's done. So let's just wait a little bit. It'll let's come back when it finishes. See right here, it says 4 minutes left. Okay, so now that thing has gone away, so now we just need to wait for the notification to pop up that it's done. If you do not wait for this notification, your video might have some problems. So I'm just gonna wait, give it a sec. Also, make sure you have notifications enabled, otherwise it won't pop up. Oh, hey, look. Yeah, I didn't have notifications enabled. It popped up right here, but I just didn't see it. So you can click X right here. Yeah, so you can open your movie, okay. Then this is just your movie, so you're done. You can watch it just to make sure it's good. You should, if you didn't watch it already, then well, it might not be good. So that's it for today, guys.